Well, it's very clear that Jay Inslee could solve this today. All he's got to do is just simply implement $30 tabs exactly as Gary Locke did 20 years ago. He's saying he just flat out won't do it. I'm not going to do that. And it's just an absolutely arrogant reaction to an overwhelming vote. He said voters were confused, said voters are stupid. I just think the reality is voters knew exactly what they were voting on, and they elect him to make. There's no reason they can't do it today, right now. They could introduce a bill. There's already bills being introduced already here that would implement $30 tabs exactly as the voters ended up voting on. And there's no doubt that the voters were very clear this is what they want. It's very clear that they weren't confused, that they're not stupid. And I think they're pretty insulted by their elected officials implying that they are.
See that building right there? That's what's wrong.
It's about the nature of government and the compact, the agreement, the contract between government and you. And you are a party to that agreement. You are really the most important party to that agreement. And you are the ones who get to determine the shape and size of that agreement and what we do here. Never forget that.
They've been fiscally responsible.
Jay, I'd like to ask you a question about the $30 tabs. I think it's very important.
You can just move along.
Is it a portion of the money?
Move along, Tim. Move along. Have a chair. You're welcome to have a chair like any citizen. Tim, I have a simple, I don't have answering your questions, Tim. I don't have answering your questions, Tim. Answering your questions, Tim. Tim.
Our highways and road projects are actually paid for, mostly, the vast majority paid for by our gas tax.
That's right.
I stood up in the middle of a room, in the middle of a public building, and attempted to ask Jay Inslee a question. And because I was asking a question calmly, reasonably, he just had an absolute fit. Everybody had a fit over the idea that somebody was asking Jay Inslee a question that was going to make Jay Inslee uncomfortable.
The governor and so many elites want to silence our voices and ignore our votes. And that's just not right.
It's not even really about tabs. It's about the process and whether it's going to be respected or not, or if initiatives don't have any meaning in this state. The court should be ruling in an impartial way. And you've seen this over and over again. You can tell who's going to win the court case based on who brought it.
Hi.
Hi, how you doing?
Wonderful. Who are you and what are you doing here today?
My name is Carolyn Strong, and I am one of the organizers of this rally, and we're here to ask the legislators to uphold our vote on 976. We had 33 counties vote for it, and then we had one activist judge in King County that said the people were not smart enough to know what they were voting on. And that's outrageous, and we cannot have that in America. The vote counts, and we're here to ask the legislators to implement the fact that we did vote for that and to pass the $30 car tab legislation. This is a dangerous precedent to start.